live. Snowshine
and Barrel
proudly presents My Hero Academia.
Chapter 2.
Roaring Muscles.
That's an odd name for a chapter.
What?
It's an odd name for a chapter.
It is a badass name for a chapter. I have to ask you, if you had a quirk that was from this show, what would it be?
I'm not entirely sure.
Well, you have time to think about that. I know that I would spew out a lot of weird... I don't think I thought that out very well.
Yours was like Brave Heat or something like that.
Brave Heat. We did an RP of that, and that was Brave Heat. What was that? Was that just?
I think it was where you heated up your entire body and your skin started to glow and whatnot or whatever.
I think it was like supposed to be rejuvenative or something. I don't remember. But it was cool. I also need to create a Google Doc. I already told myself that I would create a Google Doc so that we would remember which characters we were voicing. But anyways, though, we've got... Oh, it's a direct sales kind of thing. I think this is supposed to just simply be like a reference to... This is literally supposed to look like a...
Let's decide a little bit.
Okay. This is literally supposed to be an American comic, like a really old-style American comic cover. Like, I'll pull up an image of, like, I don't know, a Spider-Man comic, and you can kind of see the similarities here. But that's not in real time, so I'm sorry, Jared. But anyways, what we have here is All Might causing an explosion with a punch and Deku freaking the hell out.
Yeah.
Probably because there's an explosion over there that All Might just caused. Hopefully it's in a villain base and not just somebody's car or something. Which reminds me though, like, do you know like in the Avengers, like someone said like the MCU would be a terrible place to live in because like you're just minding your own business in a random city, and then suddenly the Hulk comes out of nowhere, grabs the car that you've been paying a lot of payments on for the past 2 years, and then just throws it at a villain, misses, and your car's just broken. That would suck. Anyways, let's move on with this. That was just, our way of creating some airtime. Except you didn't speak at all, did you?
What? Stop taking my hat.
I want your hat!
No, you cannot have my hat.
Okay, this is the narrator, so it's you.
Number 1 hero, All Might. Age unknown, quirk also unknown. Ever since he appeared on the hero scene, his strength has won him undisputed popularity.
We've got exceptional. That looks like a paycheck or something. We've got an All Might mask. Tarzan.
I don't know.
Gotham.
Every year that he's been active has seen a marked decrease in the appearance rate of villains. His existence alone. Or I think this is chairs or something.
Cheers.
His existence alone is a deterrent to villainy. He's a man who lives up to his name as a symbol of peace. And that man said,
"You can be a hero."
To me.
Huh? Midoriya? No way. There's no hope for him. I think that's Kachan saying.
You're totally quirkless and you oh wait. There's no hope for him. You're totally quirkless and you think you can rub shoulders with me.
I'm sorry, Izuku. I'm sorry.
It's what I'd always wanted to hear. From anyone.
Number 1 hero, All Might. In parentheses,
why has he got such a long neck here? Maybe it's just the angle or something.
Angle or not, that is a really freaking long neck. Dude's a freaking giraffe. I mean, he is 7 feet tall. That height in this true form has to come from somewhere.
Anyways, moving on. And my idol said it to me. Could I wish for anything more?
I want to see All Might's Instagram page.
Anything more.
I believe you're worthy of inheriting my power.
Huh?
What's that face for? It's a proposal. The real work begins now. Here, my boy. Listen, my boy. I'm asking you if you'll marry me. If you want to try accepting my power.
His power? What's All Might saying?
This concerns my quirk, kid. The tabloids like to guess that it's super strength or boost power or whatever. And I avoid the question in interviews by making jokes. I don't think All Might would say whatever. I gotta work on this. Fwoosh. Because All Might, the symbol of peace, has to come off as a natural-born hero. But my quirk, smash! It was passed down to me like an Olympic torch.
Passed down to you? Really?
Yes. Now it may be your turn.
Well, hold on a second. I'm not reading all that.
You should. I'll fast forward this.
To be sure, All Might's quirk is one of the 7 great mysteries of the world, and there's been endless debate over what it might be. There isn't a day that goes by without some new theory on the internet, but well, now he says it was passed down to him. Naturally, I have no idea what it means, but more than that, there's not even a theory that was proposed before, and that's mostly because there's still a lot of work.
Do you really doubt me that much? Nonsense. I have many secrets, but I never lie. Bam. Did somebody shoot All Might?
No.
I have the ability to transfer power. That's the quirk I inherited. It is called One for All.
One for all?
The first person cultivates the power, then passes it to another. The next refines it and passes on again. In this way, those crying out to be saved, and those with brave and true hearts link to form a crystalline network of power.
But all this, why me?
I've been searching for a successor for a while now, and I believe that you are worthy. You may be quirkless, a mere hero admirer, but need a glass of water. Back there, you were more heroic than anyone else. But of course it depends on you. What do you say?
Rise. He's told me so much. He's divulged his greatest secrets to me. Do I have a reason not to accept? No, not at all.
Stare.
Yes, I accept. I have no reason to refuse.
Grin. A quick answer. I expected nothing less. 2 days later, 6 a.m.
But receiving that power.
That says Tagoba Municipal Beach Park. The anime has no issues calling it Dagobah. Weird.
Ain't all that easy.
This fridge makes quite the comfy perch. Strain. A little movement would make it even nicer, though.
Come on, All Might. You're 274 kilos alone.
270. No, I've lost some weight. I'm just 255 kilos in this form, anyways.
Hey, why am I dragging this garbage across the beach anyway?
Because you're a nail-suited vessel. I'm such a good person.
What?
Click, click.
But you said I was worthy earlier.
Shock.
What?
Click, click. Your body, your body. It ain't ready for me to marry yet. My quirk, One for All, binds the physical strength of many people into one. Your limp noodle body ain't ready for it. Your limbs would pop off.
My limbs!
Kaboom!
Okay, so I'm here to train my body by hauling trash?
Yes! But that's not all. I did some research yesterday. This beach, well, this one section has been like this for years. Map. There's a map.
Something about the currents. Lots of stuff drifts ashore.
Sluts!
What?
Did you say the current sluts of stuff?
I said lots. And people also dump their garbage here, even though they shouldn't.
Yeah, no one. Oh, that's Deku saying that.
No one who lives around here ever comes, though.
Yeah. Also, the sea's dead. You can see a skull. The young heroes, today only want fame and glory. Crash. But being a hero is all about volunteer work. No matter how unglamorous, never forget that. Let's bring back this beautiful ocean view. Bam. This is the first step on your path to becoming a hero.
My first step is cleaning up all this.
Young Midoriya, you want to get into UA, right?
Yeah.
It's you.
Because you went to UA, All Might? If I can, I definitely want to go to UA.
Oh my goodness. That picture right there gives me nightmares because of how many memes have brought upon him. I don't know. Just showing somebody's member with him showing that face right there. Anyways, you blind fanboy. Fair. Clench. Like I said before, it's not possible for someone who's quirkless. Turn. It's sad, but true. That's reality. Meanwhile, people with, I don't know, more than one joint are perfectly fine. How is that going to get them anywhere? Not to mention, UA's hero course is the toughest there is. So, rise.
I've got 10 months before the entrance exam. I gotta mold my body into a suitable vessel by then.
Yes, and that's what this is for. Not only will it train you, but it will also make your voice a lot less high-pitched within the next 10 months or so.
Okay.
My self-designed pass-the-test American Dream Plan, which I took to Japan for whatever reason. This is cultural appropriation at its finest.
I don't think so, but...
A training regimen to help you clean up the garbage, and then some. You can chart your entire lifestyle with this.
Ooh, yeah. I know I have to work way harder than anyone else to make it.
We woke up at about 11:30. This says 4 a.m. Get up. And then go home at 7.
You even planned how much sleep I get.
To be frank, this will be super tough. Can you do it?
So began 10 hellish months. I already read that part.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Get this to the park entrance and load it into the truck.
I'm using muscles I didn't even know I had. I get it. This is...
Run! 10 months is right around the corner. Let's pump you up.
All right, now we got the teacher. You voiced the teacher last time.
As architecture's standards change to reflect the existence of those with superpowers, the minister of infrastructure.
Sheesh, 10 months of this?
Duh.
I'm in trouble if I can't finish at least a week before the exam. So there are 294 days left. Muscle recovery necessitates intervals with 2 days of rest, meaning even at my most efficient, I have 90 days of actual training. I can work in 5 hours between morning and night, which makes for 20 hours. And I can't manage that garbage cleanup in time with just the usual strength training. My whole body needs to be solid for a job like that. It's all to train my body to adapt and deal with any situation. This is really a crash course in heroics.
Will you stop it?
And it's not like, oh, they supervise me at all hours. I'll never pull it off without some effective self-training. First, I better figure out how to shave off some of my sleeping hours. Except that might have the opposite effect.
Hey, Midoriya! Did you hit your head during that villain attack? The Mudman from Chapter 1. Yes, we literally just read that.
Ridiculous how he still thinks he can get into UA. And they're studying for the entrance exams.
He's positively neurotic, huh?
Creepy.
Snark. And there's a panel of All Might smacking his ass. There's an image of All Might puking his brains out. There's an image of All Might showing him the marriage contract. There's an image of All Might freaking dropping a dumbbell on top of Midoriya's neck. There's an image of Midoriya showing his mom the marriage contract of a man twice his age, 3 times his age. There's an image of Deku writing down the porn he was receiving.
What?
There's an image of Midoriya trying to, basically an upside down image of Midoriya trying to lift All Might up by the ass. There's an image of Deku's hair going completely black.
You don't have to describe every image. I think they can see it.
It's a montage. I have to. It's an image of Deku practicing eating dick. It's an image of Midoriya running away from the marriage. And then the sun. And then All Might breathing out. Another image of All Might breathing out. Also Deku puking his brains out. Only a bit less blood. Midoriya trying to stick inside something inside his mouth. An image of buff All Might's ass. An image of these women trying to look at All Might's ass, but he turned around.
You know, this isn't what's actually happening.
This is an image of Deku eating gummy bears while lifting weights. Definitely not something you should do. Here's an image of Deku lifting boxes into a truck. And then an image of Deku practicing squeezing some cheeks. And an image of All Might literally on top of Deku. And then he rides a Segway. Hey, what's wrong? Only 3 more months. You're not gonna make it. You wanna quit? Wanna take a break today? Is he overworked? My pass the test American Dream plan. I designed it based on what you need to do with your body specifically to make it before the exam date. But you haven't stuck to the plan. Overdoing it is no good either. Don't you want to pass?
I do. I don't just want to pass. Well, I don't want to just pass. I have to work harder than anyone else to make it. I'll never catch up otherwise. I want to be like you.
Strain.
Like you, the strongest hero.
I see. He's got his eye on the far future. Ooh! You, Bulge! You blind fanboy! Ha ha ha! Such dumb zeal. That's exactly what I like to hear! I get where you're coming from, but this is no time to panic. This old man will modify the plan for you.
You're not an old man, All Might.
Ha 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 ha!
So it went.
Exam day. 6 a.m.
How do you get the truck on top of that pile?
That is a good question. Wow! Whoa! He went beyond the assignment. Incredible. Not a speck of trash left. Amazing. You made it just in time and exceeded my expectations. Oh my goodness! Bulge.
Woos.
Well done.
All Might, I did it. I did it.
Astounding. You're a real entertainer. And a teen, no less. Here, take a look. Oh, by the way.
What's this?
It's you, 10 months ago. I took a picture of you, aren't I a good person? Foosh. Excellent work. Truly. Now his neck is big. He's truly inheriting the spirit of One for All. The path forward is ever so slightly clearer, but you're a true blue vessel now.
Feels like I cheated, though. Getting all this help from you, All Might. I've been blessed.
Son of a bitch.
So,
He's wrong. This is because of his own efforts. But you gotta quit being a crybaby. Slap. Anyway, time for the award ceremony. Izuku Midoriya.
Okay.
You know what they say. Pluck. There's a big difference between being born with that silver spoon and working your butt off to get it. Take this to heart, kid. You've earned this power fair and square. Clench.
It's like a twist straight out of a comic book within my reach.
Eat this!
Huh?
Really doesn't matter what you eat, as long as you get my DNA. Now hurry, come on, this isn't the worst thing I could give you.
Not exactly how I thought this would go.
Izuku Midoriya! Age 15. He's now 15 now, and his voice is slightly less high-pitched. His birthday is July 15th. He is 13 days after mine. And he's 166 centimeters. Do you know how tall that is?
About 5 feet maybe or so?
No! 5 feet is 152 centimeters. 166 centimeters is 5'5".
Yeah, that's what it meant.
And what the hell is Katsudan? Alright, Mr. Internet. What is Katsudan?
It's a food.
It is a food. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. So this is Deku's favorite food. Okay. Okay. Katsudan is a popular Japanese food. A bowl of rice topped with a deep-fried breaded pork cutlet, egg, vegetables, and condiments. The dish takes its name from the Japanese words tonkatsu and donburi. Okay, so it's basically a food. Do you want to read the behind the scenes since I voice All Might and you voice Deku?
This guy started out in a one-shot that didn't end up getting serialized, but I felt like using him again. So he's largely unchanged. He may look a little plain for a protagonist, but when I tried covering one eye with a lock of hair, all I could think was get a darn haircut. So I kept him plain.
Get a darn haircut!
I honestly think the plainer he looks, the better.
And yet you gave him freaking freckles. But he's still got some really nice drip with these shoes.
Look at those shoes. Those are some very nice looking shoes.
These are the best shoes ever. Alrighty. That was Chapter 2. Got any thoughts of Chapter 2?
It was very fine.
It was okay. Roaring muscles. And I'm sorry about
the montage went on for far too long.
Well, I had to make it feel like time was passing in some way, so I had to make stuff up
sense, yeah.
Per panel. Anyways, though, that was Chapter 2. Next, we have Chapter 3. Peace. This is Snowshine and
Bill
signing out. Peace.